There are no bots in my chat. There are only pure human adult people. If you are a child, get the fuck out of here because you are not welcome. Period. And I can say that it's been 10 minutes. Pure? Yes, that's a bit of a different meaning here, but you guys know what I mean. Hello, everybody. Sorry, you just got unmuted. What'd you say?
Oh. I do love the temporary meme. I don't know where that came from, but it's funny.
Oh, okay. Why are you not showing? Hold on. Are you just going to be figgy today?
For now.
Okay.
For context, I'm walking away in like 10 minutes to go take a shower. When I'm done, then I can turn the webcam on.
Oh, God.
I know that doesn't sound good, but...
I need to rearrange my OBS because it's all sorts of effed up. Oh, there you are.
Oh, can I turn it rotator? Oh, I guess before you start, like, actually talking, I'm gonna mention it. I might be taking a break from Final Fantasy streams.
Really?
Not stream, but, like, Final Fantasy. Because I noticed last night that I'm like, I have no desire to play Final Fantasy right now.
Oh, fair enough. Has to shower after the Discord meet and greet. Fair enough. Oh yeah. My gosh.
I mean, to be fair, I need to talk to Bull because we need to finalize couple things.
Oh, are you taking him up on his glorious offer?
I took him up on it.
Oh, I wasn't.
He hasn't.
He hasn't what?
I agreed to it. He just hasn't, you know, done anything more.
He's a busy Jew. Come on, man. You don't think that they're hard workers? I'm laughing, but is.
I am allowed to give people shit today, and no one will know why.
Oh, you don't want me to say why?
I mean, you can.
All right, it's Tim's birthday today, chat. Say happy birthday. I want at least 10 people saying happy birthday to Tim. Okay.
I debated streaming today. Maybe tonight.
So, my DMs are open. Peppermint frosted gremlin. Exactly. Exactly. He's always here for you. You just got to approach him so that he can make you a deal. Oh my goodness. What did you do for your birthday? Didn't you spend most of it like out doing things?
So I played Metaphor this morning.
Uh-huh.
In the same dungeon because that game is pissing me off because the difficulty I'm on is pissing me off.
Oh, isn't that a new Shin Megami Tensei?
Yes, it is. It's the new Atlas game. And then I left. I went and got ramen. I got boba.
Very white girl-esque.
Yes. I went to the hobby shop I have. You've been there with me.
Yes.
I considered buying a Warhammer kit. And then my father's like, hey, before you buy anymore, finish the one you have. Yeah,
that's probably what my mom
which is like,
or dad would tell you.
And I'm like, you're right. So I'm gonna finish the one I have before I buy another one.
Like, you're right, Dad. Maybe I should do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the box was $250. So, you know. Went to GameStop, wasted my time there. Went to another place, wasted my time there because they would refuse to serve us because I wanted cookies, and they were like, no, we have them, but no, fuck you. And then I went to a pizza place, and they lost our pizza.
Adulting. Adult birthdays, chat.
Yeah.
Everything just sucks. I don't even remember what happened on my last birthday. Well, okay, excuse me. My birthday, not Akko's birthday. I keep separate dates, specifically so that you guys can separate Akko's birthday.
Yeah.
You'll never know what my true birthday is. Only a few select people know. Anyway. Someone asks, is Twitch dying? Yes, Twitch is dying, and you need to be well, mourning it is completely up to you. If you want to mourn the corpse that is twitch.tv or Justin TV, that is up to you. I will not be mourning the corpse of a platform that has constantly shown that it has double standards for its creators. So, oh, go ahead.
Ironically, I was talking to my father about that on the way home.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I don't think they're gonna sell it. I think they're gonna gut it and start fresh.
What, Twitch? They don't need.
Yeah.
No. They don't need to. They already own the components of Twitch that make it important.
No. Gut it by employees.
Well, they've already done that. They've already torn away like a good 56. I don't know what the direct number is, but like they've gutted away.
There's still a consistent, and it's called Dan Clancy.
Are you saying that they just need to get rid of him? Are you saying that would fix everything? Because I don't think that's going to fix everything.
That might be a step in the right direction.
Oh, it definitely would be a step in the right direction, because a lot of people are going to say that he hasn't had enough time to do anything, but I would say that, like, in the time that he's been here, all he's done has been the people's streamer. And he's not really done a whole lot, in my personal opinion, of showing that he can actually improve the platform. So I am not really sold on the idea, and some people can think differently if they would like. Some people do, but I don't think he has actually been in the company long enough. Well, excuse me, let me rephrase that. I don't think he's done anything significant in the brief amount of time that he's been here. Not enough time. In 1 month, he could have cleaned house. Well, yeah, just look at what Elon Musk. Like, okay, people can hate Elon Musk and what Elon Musk has done with Twitter.
I mean, you could also say, like, without being political, you could say Trump in his first day in office.
I don't remember Trump in his first day in office.
2017.
What did he do in his first day?
I think he made a lot of executive orders. With the point of them was to clean up some of the really shitty ones that Obama put in.
Okay, well, we're not going to talk about politics.
Well, I know,
but
the idea is the same.
Point thrown out there that Trump came in and basically like busted everybody's balls.
Yes. Like Trump did it, Elon did it, Dan Clancy should have done it.
Well,
didn't.
To be honest, he's kind of. I don't want to say he's not done anything, because technically I would say that he has, in some ways, been cleaning up. He fired a lot of people initially, and he continued to fire people. I don't know how many people actually exist left of Twitch, but there's still a lot of people there. And the choices that Twitch is making are still not good. Like, they've done I remember when TwitchCon happened, they came out and said, hey guys, look at all these cool things we're doing. Look at all these changes we're making. Dan Clancy gets on stage, he dances, he does a little thing. He's like, we're adding this and this and this. And it's just like, okay, but this isn't answering people's thoughts and fears of this, and this. So it's not really going to answer. It's not really solving all of the things that you think it will. And I think the problem is Twitch's inconsistencies with a lot of different things has led to it being in the way it is. And I kind of wanted to talk about that today because one of my favorite content creators, Devon Nash, he owns an ad agency. I actually pay attention because whenever he says something, I don't take it as gospel, but I pay attention to it because more often than not, the dude is right. When it comes to solutions with Twitch, I feel like his solution is very accurate. I'm not gonna say it right out at the beginning. I feel like before we get to that, I have a lot of tabs of things I wanted to go through. Chat, I did the tabs tonight here. We've got the tabs going today. It's exciting. Here, so I'm gonna pull up the tabs for you, temps. You should be able to see these. We're just gonna go through the last couple weeks, get down to Devon Nash's video, and then we're going to react to it. And then I noticed that Mujin made a video as well. We might watch that one as well. It depends on time, honestly. I'm more or less wanting to listen to Devon Nash's video because his video is really good. He talks about a lot of the issues that are currently facing Twitch, and he gives a very good way to fix it. Now, chat, I want you to tell me, how do you think you can? What do you do to fix Twitch? What is one thing you can do right now that would fix Twitch.tv, Justin TV, or whatever you want to call it now? Because I listening to what Devon has said, I 110% agree. But I'm curious to see what other people think.
I don't know, a crime?
Ban politics, sell it, equal rule enforcement, more anime women. These are all some really good ideas. This is very good.
Sorry. Okay, so I need you to clarify something for me because I saw it on Twitter today, but I didn't confirm it. Was Hassan banned?
As far as I know, I don't think he was here.
Because I'm seeing some people talking like he was.
No, so a bunch of people around him were banned because they were all Hassan clones. No,
Okay.
he's live right now on Twitch.
Okay. That was my misunderstanding, but that's why I'm asking for clarification,
Yeah,
because there's some people saying that he was.
He's live right now watching Kamala Harris with some rando.
Ew.
So yeah,
Why?
I'm not gonna. We're not gonna show that here because I don't want to. I want to show that. There will be talk of politics chat, but only in the essence of talking about the topic of politics, not actually talking about political opinions here, because we don't want to do that.
Politics will come up because they are part of the topic, not specifically towards the topic.
Well, not the specific ones. Steam suggestions. Steam. What? Wait. What?
What?
I think they're saying stream suggestions. Hold on.
Oh. Yeah, because Stream and Steam can be. To be fair, that is actually a common thing, because remember when the Steam Deck came out? And people were like, joking because the Stream Deck and the Steam Deck. And...
Oh, this, okay. This isn't new. I will pull it up anyway. This isn't necessarily new information, Festiva, when it comes to Nick Ricada. We'll open this up real quickly here. This is something that I'm pretty sure we've reported on. Drama alert says, allegedly court document states that the YouTube Nick Ricada's 9-year-old daughter tested positive for cocaine. I don't see the date that this was posted, but this is something that's been known already. It's already been known that a court document is out there detailing that his daughter allegedly was tested positive for that.
Wasn't this confirmed like several months ago?
I can't remember. I think he may have said yay or nay on it, but I think he was obtuse about how it was correct. Right. But that is something that's already been out there. Don't worry, Chad. That I have seen that already. I appreciate you sending that to me. I have seen already all of that kind of stuff. What do you mean by fix Twitch? As in make it profitable, make it a fair platform? What do I mean? Just fix Twitch in general. I mean, tackle pick any of the problems wrong with the platform. I mean, make it profitable would probably be from a business standpoint. Yes, that would be what I want. From a fairness standpoint, I would like enforcement to be done equally as well. But I would say that the standpoint that you're probably going to hear me say is from a business standpoint. I would like Twitch to become a profitable platform, because if you can't make Twitch a profitable platform, here's the thing. Eventually, Amazon's going to be like, well, we already have Amazon streaming services. I was about to say AWS, but that's not it. They already have Amazon. They already use Twitch's backend stuff that they created to do streaming services. They don't need Twitch around anymore. Twitch is like the moment I feel like Amazon recognizes that they don't make money.
Sorry to reply to Sparky. That we were just discussing that is an old one.
Yes.
We're just clarifying that it is a bit older.
Yes. But anyway, maybe lose my train of thought here. Twitch needs to become a profitable business because Amazon doesn't mess around. And I'm speaking that as somebody who worked in multiple different facets of the company. If you're not good, Amazon doesn't want you. And I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like a lot more businesses need to adopt that in some cases. Because, I think that being mean to some people in the business sense sometimes sucks. But Amazon is like a tight ship for a reason. And Twitch is like, I personally do not know the behind the scenes counter talks between Twitch staff and like people at Amazon. But I can tell you that it probably isn't a good thing because, man, Amazon has just like sucked for a long time. So I think that being profitable is a good first step. A very good first step. By the way, I don't know when you need to go take your shower, but you should take it soon.
I know it'll be soon.
Okay.
I can't do it yet.
All right.
The second I can do it, I'm gonna do it.
All right. I just don't want you to just sit here because, like,
I know.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when I do.
Fair enough. Anyway, we're gonna start off. First, I'm gonna start off by pausing it myself in the studio because that takes up RAM. I pulled up a lot of tabs, chat. Let me show you the tabs, chat. I don't have a lot of them. I don't have them to where you can't read them on the screen. I have a lot of tabs open tonight. Quite a decent amount. And we're going to be going through each and every single one of them, where I'm just going to recount the last couple of weeks and then get to the head of where we watched the Devon Nash video, and then we'll just talk for a little bit and then go from there.
Just yap.
Yeah, pretty much. So we're going to start off here with where Twitch started a couple of days ago. This was on the 20th. So it was brought to somebody's attention that you could not sign up for Twitch in Israel using Israeli IPs. We're going to dive into some deep topics here tonight, chat. I hope you know. Oh, I need to make temp appear again. Hold on.
I poof. I go by.
There you are. There you go.
I'm not actually leaving yet. I'm just.
There you go. I've been looking at a lot of stuff.
To the model later. I just for right now.
Yes. So this kind of first started with Twitch having to come out and say, "Oh, by the way, Twitch is pro-war." I don't know what Twitch is, but I've got a funny little meme that I've been working on in the background, where Twitch is for one side and YouTube is for the other, because it's very obvious that YouTube is not playing for the same team Twitch is. But we're not going to talk about that right now, because again, we don't care about politics. But anyway, and they would say here, when signing up for an account, you can select account verification method, email or phone for added protection. Following the October 7th, 2023 attacks, and they're not specifying it specifically, but you all know what happened on October 7th. We temporarily disabled signups with email verification in Israel and Palestine. We did this to prevent uploads of graphic material related to the attack and to protect the safety of users. Signups were not disabled, and we continued to see signups from both regions. Users could still sign up with phone verification. We learned that inadvertently, we did not re-enable email verification signups for either region. We deeply regret this unacceptable mess, and the confusion that is caused. We have fixed the issue, meaning all affected users can sign up with email verification. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. It could be true that they just forgot to turn it back on for two countries here. I don't feel like that's outside of the realm of possibilities, but it's one of those things where when you have had the problems that you've been having for the past couple of years, and you pair that on top with having streamers that have been saying certain things about other groups of people, this isn't a very good look. And a lot of people were reflecting that in the oh, wow, for some reason the comments aren't loading here. There we go. A lot of other people are just like, well, have other regions been blocked like this? What do you mean? What's going on here? And then they would get community notice saying that both email registration and phone registration was blocked. So that's not a really good look for Twitch just starting off here. Going along the lines of a platform that has been a little wonky lately. Not only has Twitch been a little wonky on one side of the politics, they've also just been inadvertently banning people left and right that are from a certain persuasion. I think you all know what persuasion I'm talking about. A very cute and or funny persuasion has just been getting banned left and right. In fact, we just had another one today. I didn't pull up the tab for this one. I should have, and I didn't. I feel really sad that I didn't, but this is a VTuber that I actually was paying attention. I've been paying attention to a lot of VTubers. Well, not really watching them, but I pay attention to them on Twitter because that's where I like to digest a lot of my information about them. And I feel like you can learn a lot about a person on Twitter. Just from it. But another cute and funny VTuber named Elfin Psyop. They are a decently sized VTuber, at the very least on Twitter. I can't really see what their Twitch presence is because they were banned. They were banned on Twitch, and that's very sad. So Twitch has been having a lot of bannings from that particular sector of individuals, and it's quite sad. Not only that, they also banned Asmongold. I decided that the best thing to bring up here is showing a picture of Asmongold. This is very gross, by the way. If you are grossed out easily, I recommend that you look away because this is kind of gross. At very least, the picture on the left is seeing that Asmongold's sink looked like it came out of a thriller movie here. That is... I will tell you this. If my mother visited me in my abode, in my permanent abode, and she saw that my sink looked like that. Not only that my sink looked like that, then there was a spider chilling in there. Oh my gosh. I am over 23 years old. But that woman would smack me. Oh, I think one of my favorite parts is where somebody asks, is that a wolf spider? And he says, we have a mutual agreement that he could be in the house as long as no wasps. The 2 wasps got in, so he got evicted. Oh, I love it. I love it. But so they banned Asmongold. And my last stream on this VTuber News Network, which is what we're going to be calling this VTuber News Network, where we covered his banning, where we talked about how he was banned from Twitch, all based off of, again, opinions about a certain group of people. Now, I think it is worth reiterating, again, the way that he articulated his argument was very poor, as a lot of streamers are when they don't have the time to sit there and think. When they're just sitting at their desk all day, their ass gets chapped from sitting in that chair all day, and they're constantly making snap decisions about things. I can imagine that, yeah, he would not be able to articulate his feelings about a religious war. Now, when he was actually able to sit down and take out his phone camera and start recording, giving us the shittiest quality ever, which is fine. It's his style, and people admire it. So, you know, when he was finally able to sit down and tell his story, it made a little bit more sense that he wasn't railing against a people. He was railing against a religious war, because he's not really for using religion to hurt people. And I think a lot of people can agree with that. Unfortunately, a lot of people still don't agree with that. A lot of people that are very angry at the internet decided to get angry with him. But he got banned. Twitch banned him for 2 weeks, I want to say. It was like 2 weeks or a month. I know that the people we're going to talk about soon were banned for a month.
14 days.
14 days? Okay. Okay. And Chad, I will ask you right now, if you feel like it, please glow. If you have emotes, please use the glow emote so that you don't get in trouble. I ask and appreciate you.
But there is a boon to Asmongold's banning. He's cleaning his house.
This is true. This is very true. Asmongold getting banned might have saved his house.
Yeah.
Might have saved his house. I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes you just need to get it from the computer.
Twitch was like, we're not banning you for a bad reason. We're going to say we're banning you for a bad reason. But this is an intervention.
This
clean.
Is an intervention. Exactly. Twitch just wants him to clean his fucking bedroom. I'm going to move you down. I didn't notice you were standing up there. There we go. They wanted him to clean his bedroom. Excuse me. I'm gonna drink here.
I'm trying the model now.
Oh, you're turning on the model now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll let you know when it's up.
Okay, sounds good. Always nice to see temp as a peppermint pump. Yes. Well, don't you want to turn on the model after you take your shower?
It's gonna be a while.
Okay. Fair enough.
As long as you don't mind waiting.
How long is Frogan banned for? A month, as far as I know. Ooh. We'll get to that. Don't jump ahead there, Bull. Anyway, this would be tweeted. I think this was tweeted before the next things that we're going to look at. But Chris Pavlovsky, who's the owner of Rumble. Now Rumble is kind of like a platform that jumped onto the scene. They are attempting to be an alt voice to the media. And he's been starting up Rumble. And to his credit, Rumble has been doing all right. As far as I know, Rumble has been doing okay. They haven't really, besides the normal controversies of running a free speech platform, he's been doing all right. And so he decided to come out and take a pot shot saying that Amazon shuts down Twitch within 2 years or sells it probably sooner. So a lot of people feeling negative sentiment, including even CEOs at this point. It's kind of funny. Kind of funny. By the way, I forgot to say this at the beginning of the stream, and since we are so young into it, don't forget to like the stream, chat. It is very much appreciated. The more you like the stream, the more people are actually encouraged to watch me from the algorithm, and it's very much appreciated. You liking the stream actually pushes it further because your likes and your interests tell YouTube that also have people that are similar to you in your likes and interests. Because believe it or not, the guy that liked that gun short that you also liked, he might also like me if you like this. So like the stream so you can get more nuts in the stream that are just as crazy as you are. And by the way, I love you. If Rumble outlives Twitch, it's an open market. Yes. Yes, it is. Indeed, indeed, indeed.
Oh, that is breaking. Sorry, VTube Studio is just joking.
Oh, it's fine. Totally good.
I might need to reboot.
You might.
And if that's the case, No webcam tonight, chat.
That's
I
okay.
don't care enough.
That's okay. That's okay. Sparky, by the way, if you want to jump in for a few minutes, you are more than welcome to. It's up to you. Anyway, so Chris Pavlovsky's coming out here. He's taking pot shots, and why wouldn't he? His platform's doing all right. I have no idea just how good or bad the platform is doing, but he's all right. He's taking pot shots, and you know what? Why not? So the next thing that we're gonna kind of talk about here, is this lady, this woman named Frogan. Now, I've been beholden to Frogan multiple times. People have said some very, very, very mean things about this woman. I'm not going to say any of those very mean things. In chat, I would encourage you that if you want to say mean things about this woman, that you instead replace that with an emote in the chat, because that would be very grateful for me and for all of you. But Frogan is somebody that's been on the topic of many different controversies. And she recently got into some hot water for something that she said, and we're going to play that. And I'm going to ask that you guys, again, if you're upset, just glow, because I really don't want to deal with it tonight.
I have
okay.
no pity at all for any fucking soldiers. Distress, thank you so much. I will never have any fucking pity for any fucking soldier.
Yeah.
It's muted.
No, it's not for me. It is just for you. My apologies. Hold on. It's probably just going to have to be muted for you. Otherwise, you're going to have to hear them. Hold on. I'll do this. I'll do that. There we go.
U.S. military? Boo fucking who? I hope you get PTSD.
I disavow, by the way, the whammon saying that people from the army deserve PTSD. Now, Ted, I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes I don't agree with everything that the army does. I think a lot of people would agree with that. But I don't think you should wish PTSD on people. That's not very nice. I've met some people that have PTSD. They genuinely do not look like happy people. They genuinely look like they go through a rough time all the time. And I don't know why she is asking for that. It's a very gross thing to say. I love the comment here that says you're a little too anti-racist. I don't know what that means, but that's really funny.
Please, chat.
I really love how that, like, you know, in between, you know, giving her hot takes, like, I believe every person deserves this, she has to take a bite of whatever the hell she's eating.
Yep.
What do you think she's eating, chat? I don't know if it was ever revealed, but I want to take a guess here what this woman was deciding to eat.
I'll tell you right now, I want to say something about her, but I'm not going to. I'm going to glow.
How about you just type it to me in DMs?
No, I'm just going to glow, and I will tell you after stream.
All right, fair enough.
I think that is safer, just in case you spout what I say on accident.
No, you're good. Okay, chat, you're saying a bunch of things that are obviously haram.
You knew that was going to happen.
Chat, you can't say that she's eating pork. That is haram
her
here.
Mouth with a receipt. It looks like it. Or like one of those really cheap, like, see-through toilet paper rolls.
Oh, I hate those. All right, let's continue here.
You know?
And she's drinking tea. I think the tea's all right. I'm going to say I'm not an expert on Islam. I know a couple people that probably would know more than me, but I think tea is probably fine. I'm not going to act like an expert.
Dude, the ones the ones I'm like whatever about the U.S. soldiers are the ones that... I
love how, again, she's got somebody in the comments saying, compared to the PTSD of every... You know, Chad, I need to put on my own hat here. We need to get the hat on because I'm going to lose my mind if I don't. I'm going to lose my effing mind. Give me a moment. I need to put a hat on so that I can glow myself here. There we go. I'm actually wearing my hat at my new job now. They allow hats. How's that going? I just finished training today.
How is it?
I just finished training today. Anyway. Oh, man. I don't think measuring the levels of somebody PTSD is like a fair thing to do. I just where's the special red hat? I don't have a special red hat. I'm sorry to say.
That like acknowledge that like what they did was wrong. They didn't know back then. Whatever. You're a good person in my book. I'm like a Tom. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. So the U.S. military that are like, yeah, like, you know, I did this back then, but now I know it's wrong. Like, I'm changed. Like, fuck imperialism. Fuck this. You don't deserve the PTSD. But like any other
See, she's got to carve it out there because she knows she probably has people or friends or family. It's just like, wait a minute, I'm in the army and I'm not for whatever the fuck is going on right now. And by the way, chat, we're not going to talk about what she's. Well, we're going to have to, to some extent. She's talking about what's going on in the Middle East right now. All right, and yeah, we're just going to continue here.
other motherfucker, you're joining them. You're like, oh my god, I want my fucking Camaro, no student loans. Fuck you. I hope you get PTSD.
That sounds very. That sounds like very. She's very upset that people that go serve in the army and do get PTSD. I'm going to tell you right now that not every single person in the army gets a Camaro and free student loans. Some of them go homeless because they don't get help after they get back, and some of them are stuck forever. So I don't know where she's getting off thinking like this. Ugh. I'll also send you that new hat that has a hat on it. Oh, I love it.
Victus is just trying to TF to you.
I was gonna say some of them get horribly disfigured.
Yes, some of them do. Welcome. I need to move you. Give me one moment. Shoot, I don't know where I put you. You in this one? You are.
And there's a lot of things I could say on this.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah, just take out your Medicare hats, chat, and glow. Take out your hats, chat.
We need to change that asset for the hat so it does like RGB.
Speaking of which, I need to get a Medicare hat asset for my model. I have the jiggly pudding I can put on my head, but
yeah,
that's about it.
Fair enough, fair enough. Anyway, well, let's finish this up here. Only 8 more seconds.
And I hope you get no health insurance when you get back into fucking America.
Oh
my gosh. Chat, I'm going to be honest. I don't know how old Frogan is. I want to say that she's probably a millennial or a Zoomer. That doesn't matter. I don't really care about her age. All I know is that she's young, around my age range. She sounds very upset that people that go out and, potentially sacrifice their lives so that she can continue to sit at her desk and eat whatever fucking Chipotle she's eating. She's upset that they get to, come home scarred from battle, doing what they were told to do, sometimes against their will, but they have to do it or they'll probably go to jail. Those people get help, and they don't always get help. Some of them are, or not even some of them, I'm sure a lot of them are left behind and don't get the kind of help that she's thinking that everybody's entitled to. No, not every single one of them does. I would like it if all of them did, but not every single one of them does. And
I'll put you like this. Frogan or Morgan, she's 27 years old.
She's 27.
And she's also considered a public health expert of what she does for her actual job. So
I forgot about that.
It's real funny that a public health expert, somebody who deals with people day in, day out, has this kind of mentality.
It's sad that a lot of them do to this day.
Indeed. Also, hello, Ava. Welcome. There. Perfect. Okay.
But along with that whole deal, it's like when you join up for the service, you don't. I'm just going just a little bit tangent, just a little bit. I'll keep it short. But when you go into the military, you do not get a choice of what exactly you can. You have a choice of what area you're going to go into and what you're going to specialize in, but you don't get a choice in what you get to do in that field.
No,
so
you don't.
if it means you go into the Middle East to fight a war, or say, Russia, anywhere else, you don't get a choice. And if you say no, that's dereliction of duty. That's dishonorable discharge. That's big time trouble, and your life gets screwed over for life.
Yes.
So sorry, it can't be like in Gaza where you just, you do whatever you do down there and, get, boomed.
Yeah, and in the nicest way possible saying that, but yeah.
Yeah, you get boomed for whatever, 72 virgins and all, I guess, but it's like
No, yeah.
My whole issue with the whole thing is like, I wouldn't.
No, yeah. And every single one of those virgins is a 35-year-old man named Bubba.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Oh,
That's even better. But I wouldn't tolerate this from pro Israel's. You know.
Oh goodness.
She muted, but I don't know if she's talking on accidentally hit a button. But
You're good. You're good.
It doesn't matter who says it. Stuff like this shouldn't be accepted. It's okay to have an opinion. That's fine. That's completely fine to have an opinion. But when you have a take like this, my policy's pretty clear. Treat you by your own standards.
No, I agree.
Mm.
So, you know, I hope you have access to that, you know, mental health board with your account banned, because you might need it.
Oh, see, you're kind of a little bit ahead here, but that's totally okay. That's totally okay. We're gonna move on here. We're gonna move on now. Chat. Here's the thing. I didn't bring this up earlier, but you know, before all of this happens, Ethan Klein, who for the longest time has been taking L after L after L because of where he decided to plant his flag, broke up with Hassan because they hosted a podcast together. They broke up after the Gaza stuff has started happening. You know, very fair. You have a Jew and you have a guy who's pro. I don't know what Hassan really is. I don't know if I can say that on camera.
He's pro something.
He's pro something. Yes. Oh, I need to move the elf. But you have both of them together, and it's just like it doesn't work. So the podcast breaks up, and Ethan makes this basically manifesto talking about why it broke up and how upset he is. And I listened to it, and holy crap, that man sounds so fucking depressed over all of everything that happened. And it gets to the point where Ethan Klein not even retweets. He posts on his Instagram. His Instagram is like his most used platform because I don't even think he has a Twitter anymore. He shares the Drum Alert tweet. Now, chat, I don't know if you know this, but Ethan Klein and fucking what's his name? Keemstar? No, Keemstar. Ethan Klein and Keemstar are blood enemies. They hate each other because they just get on each other's nerves all the time. Keemstar hates him.
Let me put it to you like this. Arco. With Keemstar and everyone over there, if it means you can rub, you know, some shekels together and make a buck, those enemy ties can be dropped.
Yes.
That's the way it is with any of them.
Oh, I agree. I think that Keemstar and Ethan Klein might have a redemption arc. I think that's probably coming in the future. Because basically Ethan Klein came out, gave a manifesto saying how upset he is with everything that's going on, saying how he feels like he planted his flag in the wrong area. And, you know, I'm going to be honest with you, Ethan, everybody thinks that. Everybody was trying to tell you that, and you weren't listening, so... I'm glad that you're like walking to. It looks like he's, I don't know if walking away from certain political ideologies, but it looks like he's walking back into a place where he thinks a little bit more, and it does sound like he is, so that's good. But basically, it's gotten to the point where Ethan Klein is even retweeting this, and eventually, oh shoot, where is it? Is it here? No, it's not here. It is. Oh, I'm skipping too far ahead. Here we go. So I guess the point where the ADL steps in. Now, chat. I'm gonna tell you right now. Actually, really quickly here, since I don't wanna not read chats here. Dark, thank you for the 20. Want to read your thing while we're still on topic. I'll keep this as civil as possible. PTSD took my best friend from me, but you're welcome for the freedom to say those things, Frogan. Yes, exactly. That's the thing that really sucks. Is like, yeah, you do have the freedom to say it, but there's going to be people that don't want to like you or love you if you say it like that. You know what I mean? It's just like the ungratitude of saying those things, basically.
Naturally depends on where you're at and what you're doing.
Pretty much.
You can't really say that if you're in the public health field.
Oh, sorry. I agree. ADL. So the ADL is the Anti-Defamation League. I believe they...
Well, in the court of public opinion, you can't, but yeah.
Yes, pretty much. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but the Anti-Defamation League was, I believe, started by a Jewish organization that wanted to combat anti-Semitism. Am I correct on that? I know one of you probably knows.
I'm not entirely sure, but I think so.
Okay.
It's like That basically.
I actually don't know how they started, but that sounds correct.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
a New York-based international non-governmental organization that was founded to combat anti-Semitism,
Okay.
bigotry, and discrimination.
Well, there we go. There we go. There we go. Now, chat, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't really like the ADL a whole lot because they false flag a lot of things that personally doesn't make sense. Like I believe they even like flagged the Pepe meme as like, and like I don't know if it was like Nazi symbolism or just like they just I can't remember specifically, but they like mark a lot of things all the time that don't really deserve it. I think there's like an entire page on their website describing hate symbol, and there's a bunch of things that don't make sense, that don't really deserve to be on that list, and the only reason why they're on that list is because a troll from 4chan convinced people like the ADL to put it on there. All right, I'm just giving you a bit of context so that we can walk from the point that we're at to this point. All this to say is I'm not the biggest fan of the ADL. However, the ADL decided to tweet out, and oh my gosh, I don't know why this is taking so long. There it goes. I'm getting better internet tomorrow, chat. I'm getting my own internet tomorrow. The ADL would say, the ADL spoke with Twitch staff today after becoming aware of several concerning incidents on the social media platform, that's interesting, and/or involving Twitch streamers in the past week. We appreciate Twitch in making the right decision to finally suspend the streamer Frogan for abusing her platform and the TwitchCon event to spread anti-Semitic vitriol during this time of intense apprehension for the Jewish community. So, again, I'm not the biggest fan of censorship people. However, and we're going to get into why I am okay with Frogan taking a 30-day ban here, because I think that she should have taken a 30-day ban here, and we're all this is going to walk back into the fairness for all kind of thing here, because she did break TOS. I'm sorry, but Frogan and all of the other people that were banned broke TOS when it came to what she said on the platform. She was directly hateful. I don't have any clips for it, but I guess there was like a TwitchCon event where they were ranking races based on best to worst, and that's racist in my personal opinion. I think that's kind of racist. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, you saw that?
And people also have to remember that Twitch is a private entity, where your First Amendment rights end are at Twitch's door.
Yes. I agree. So, you know, a lot of anti-Semitic stuff has been going on here. All right, chat. Now, again, like, I'm not going to be on any or other side about this here. My side is pro-America. All right. I am pro-America. I believe that desert people need to do the desert people things and leave the person that's not in the desert out of that. All right. I feel like that should be a very clear line here.
That's right, chat. Leave Anakin out of it.
Exactly. We don't need the sand. We don't need the sand people here.
We hate sand.
Go explore the cave of wonders.
Exactly. We hate the sand. We don't hate the sand people. We just hate the sand.
Everywhere.
I
Right.
hate sand. It's coarse and annoying, and it gets everywhere.
Anyway.
Well, they're more like pebbles to you.
Oh man. Damn. Anyway. So Frogan gets banned. Not only does she get banned.
You know, you're lucky I don't have my normal toggles using this setup. Otherwise, I would give you several faces.
Ooh. Oh man, you should show me how to like add that to the stream sometime so I could like so that I could do that, because that'd be pretty funny. We'll do that eventually. I don't know. Anyway, so a whole bunch of people get banned. All these people, to my knowledge, have at one time or another broken TOS in the way that the ADL is talking about. I believe all of these people are also the people that were at that Twitch event. So it makes sense if that's why they were all banned. So I know of these people by name only. I've not seen any of their content except for really Frogan. Capri Sun Pappy, he was banned. Frogan was banned. Denims, I know Denims. I think she's a thought. I think.
Denims is a thought. I thought she had some wild takes on VTubers a little while ago.
She might have. Don't quote me on that. But Denims is somebody that like constantly has bad opinions, constantly saying things that like she has to either take back later or just eat her foot on. I know that she's done that multiple times on things that I've heard talked about in commentary. And then VO. I don't know who VO is. I don't know anything about her, but she was also banned. Denims was the one that said she'd pay 30K to make Asmongold disappear. Was it that? Wait, was it Asmongold or was it Grums? Excuse me, Grums. Because I know that she. That's right. You are right.
I think she had the both.
She had both?
I think
worse?
it's both.
I didn't know. Listen.
Because I know you're
That's
talking
a lot of
about,
money.
I know she said it to Grums.
Yeah.
But I think Asmongold was agreeing with Grums, and I think she started.
That's insane.
Talking the same way about Asmongold.
That's insane. Holy cow. Denim's first hour plus of the stream is nothing but restreaming other people's videos with no talking at all, just a starting stream screen. Oh my gosh, I hate that. I hate that. I'm sorry. That bothers me. That bothers me a lot. Anyway, all those people get banned. They get a 30-day ban. Oh fucking well. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Do you want to know what's funny though? Do you want to know who's pulling up ranks for them though? You want to know who didn't get banned? That is helping out his buddies. Hassan is. Hassan is. You know what he's doing? He's having he has his tip paid saying that all of those donations are going to go to his buddies Frogan, Capri, and I'm assuming that Denims and VO is probably included in there somewhere as well. Don't know for sure. But he's basically saying that all of the money he makes is going to go to those people, which is pretty funny considering the fact that his employers that he is using the platform on is the ones that banned them. And he's basically saying he's going to take his paycheck and pay his coworkers that were banned.
Well, you want to know what's wild about that one? It's kind of a little bit of a side tangent, but I sent you in DMs a clip of, I think, his last stream. Take a listen to it.
Oh, the one where... Oh, I don't know if YouTube will like that one. Oh, I can pull it up, though. Give me a moment, chat. You know, as from Yellow Flash, we like Yellow Flash here, chat. We're gonna pull up the I'm gonna make sure I put this in the right spot here. There we go. Oh gosh, the quality sucks. I don't know why.
We don't need quality with Hassan.
No, we don't.
It's very low quality as it is.
Fucking rapes happen on October 7. Like, that doesn't change the dynamic for me.
Now, chat, very quickly, just want to say I disavow everything that he is saying. We are watching this for educational purposes, YouTube. But he is basically saying that he doesn't care if non-consensual sex happened on the 7th of October. He's talking about last year. Okay? Talking about the attacks that happened last year. He's saying it doesn't matter if the people that were caught in Israel during that time were treated poorly. That's what he's saying.
Even this much. So that's the other part of this problem that many people can't contend with. Like, the Palestinian resistance is not perfect.
Oh, we're gonna have okay. To be fair, I know that no army is perfect. You know, armies are built up of people. People make stupid choices. But I don't know where you get off saying that non-consensual stuff happening is okay because the army that you're rooting for is marching in and taking what they want.
Well, let's compare it to sorry, my dog's asleep.
Oh, you're good.
But
you're good.
let's compare what Asmongold said. You know, didn't really care about both sides. Who cares? They can fight each other whatsoever. It's not our war.
Yeah.
Something about, quote unquote inferior people. That's what Asmongold said.
Yeah.
Do you know what quote unquote inferior people do to other people like property?
Yeah, no, yeah. I was waiting to see where you were going with that, but that is indeed what other yeah.
So thanks for admitting that, Hassan.
Oh, son, I don't know. That's a sad self-report there. Massive Doge, thank you for the 5. Despite Hassan backstabbing his family and friends, he's still successful.
Look, he's called the culture inferior, and then he later corrected.
Fair. Sorry, go ahead. You can continue, Elf.
And he corrected it specifically by the authoritative regime is not reflective of the culture.
Yes. Unfortunately, though, that doesn't matter for Asmongold, because all it takes is him saying inferior. Because, like, here's the thing, chat, and I talked about this when we talked about him getting that ban. It doesn't matter what the context is. Him calling somebody inferior is against, like, just that alone is against TOS. So that's why he got banned. It doesn't matter if, like, you add all the context over it. The moment that you say that the way that he did, that's the problem when it comes to Asmongold.
And I'll clarify myself too. I'm using their words.
Yes.
I'm not using
Saying
what
something is inferior is implying it's subhuman, and implying something that is subhuman is exactly why the conflict between Israel and Palestine has started in the first place.
Yes.
One or both sides view each other as inferior.
Pretty much.
Yeah, for me, I'm just using their own words against them.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But yeah, all of this really to say that the guy that I would say has done the worst of this kind of conversation, and I'm talking about heavy anti-Semitic conversation, all right, has not gotten banned. All of his little buddies who have, in my opinion, said less harmful stuff than he has and have platformed less harmful people than he has have gotten banned. He has not. He has not. And so it's quite telling, looping this back into the conversation about Twitch as a whole. It's quite telling when you have a platform that refuses to regulate its biggest streamers, unless those big streamers like say the wrong opinion. Because I used to be of the opinion that the biggest guys on the platform for Twitch could just never be touched, period, because they were the biggest, they brought in the most money, they were the money makers. However, with Asmongold getting the ban that he did, it has drastically changed my opinion on that. Now my belief is, if you are, it doesn't matter what size you are, if you are still a big person on Twitch, they can and will still ban you if the shoe fits or if you say the wrong thing. So it is kind of telling, like it's kind of, it just adds another, like, a bit of credibility to the schizophrenic opinions that, and I'm not saying that to be mean or anything, I'm just throwing that out there. People with their conspiracy theories when they're saying that Twitch is very selective, it's just not something that they can hide anymore. It's not something that they can, like, try and push away. It is 100% confirmed. The fact that
the
they
double standard is so painfully obvious.
Yes, pretty much. He cost Twitch more money than they earn from him, really? Do you really? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that he probably gets them enough money that it's worth it for them. I don't know.
Well, I've seen a lot of people saying there's other people who said it was fans. I think we're primarily stating on Twitch, and Tarentus and like Destiny is not on Twitch anymore. Hassan is. And as far as Asmongold goes, it doesn't matter if he was on alt or not, his account's still linked. So it's still him. And Twitch has that stupid rule that you can't even have a person on that's been banned on the channel. So if he was main channel was banned, he's on that channel anyway, so it gets banned. So it doesn't matter. You
bring up a good point, something that I actually forgot about that I wanted to bring up. You said people that are banned. You can't even have people on that are banned. Did you know that Hassan is breaking TOS right now by having the links to Frogan stuff in his bio?
Yeah, I know.
So, chat, not only has Hassan broken TOS multiple times with the...
Yeah, he would be. Heck, Hassan was in breach of TOS when Asmon went on to their stream, Hassan's stream.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, Hassan was like in breach of. Oh man, that's good catch there. I didn't even think about that because, like, you know. But like, yeah, so not only is he hosting banned users' links in his chat, and not only he's hosting banned stream, like, dude breaks the TOS all the time. And now I'll be honest with you, I don't watch his content. I refuse to. I will only watch clips of people talking about this man. But if I am to guess, he probably
it's a double
still.
standard.
Well, yes, but what I was gonna say is he probably still reacts to stuff, even though
You know,
like.
I've never actually seen Hassan's stream.
No, you've never watched a Hassan stream?
I wouldn't saw it now.
No.
No, I've never watched one. I've seen clips. I've watched Destiny more than I've watched Hassan, which, again, Hassan is zero. Destiny, I've seen, like, his schizo arc.
Yeah.
When he was, like, getting weird into, like, AI is taking over everything, and he had weird evidence for it.
That's funny. That's
Technically,
funny.
he's still in it.
Oh, yeah, I think he is still in it.
I mean, speaking of which, I trolled Ant a little bit today with AI Medical. That was kind of funny on Twitter.
How did you? Did she, like, respond back and talk to him?
Yeah, she did.
I have to ask Ant at some point if she thought that was real. She probably didn't think it was, but it's just funny to think about.
She knows AI Medical is not real. She thought it was just a account.
Did you know ChatGPT 4 has actually passed the Turing test?
Really?
Yeah, that's what AI Medical is based off of, is GPT-4.
Well, there you go. Chat. I think we joked. I don't know if we joked about this on camera. I don't think we did, but you're gonna get to the point where Medicare videos are gonna come out. You're not even gonna know if it's him because he might be dead, but you'll never know because the videos will be good enough that you'll still be entertained. That's terrifying.
I'll give the voice files how to do it and the actual bot to Jade.
Oh man, that'll be crazy. Massive Doge for 2. So what are you saying is to get a Kick account? Yes, I am saying to get a Kick account. Chat, I'll say this right now, and I'm going to reiterate it later, but I am heavily considering just stopping
100%
on Twitch.
Get a Kick account. Get a Kick account.
Exactly.
I know I am going to be.
Exactly. And
This is why I'm going to say I'm odd man now on that one.
Yeah. And Chad, I'm gonna reiterate this and talk about this more later, but I am heavily considering just stopping streaming on Twitch because even though I enjoy being on multiple platforms, Twitch is quickly becoming a place that I just can't enjoy.
Morally.
Well, even morally, I don't even care about morals. The morals, like, I care a little bit, but by the same token, Twitch is just a place where I feel disgusted with, and I know that
The hypocrisy and double standards at which that they are so blatantly dying on the hill over is why I won't be debuting on Twitch.
That's right. You will not get to see the elf on Twitch chat, so you'll have to go to her YouTube, which I honestly should set up bots for that kind of thing where it just throws the channel out of people that are on stream.
YouTube or Kick?
Yes. Do you have a Kick channel made yet? I don't think I ever asked you.
I do have a Kick channel made. I just haven't linked it on my YouTube yet. I made it like 2 days ago.
Okay. You should start advertising it so people can follow you. Are you getting close to your goal of 1,000 on YouTube so that you can start using that?
I'm actually close to. I'm already at 600
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube, and I'm over 600 or 700 on my private platform. So like, I need to start making content. Is basically what I have to do.
Yes. Very, very exciting. But yes, chat. What I am saying here is, don't stream on Twitch. And like, here's the thing. I know that people are going to stream on Twitch. Nobody's going to stop streaming on Twitch. However, I think that we are approaching the breaking point. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just schizophrenic again. You know, like everybody else saying like, "Oh my gosh, Twitch is dying. Twitch is done. They're gonna fall apart. And nothing's." And then it's just gonna be fine. And I'm just gonna look like the old man that gets carted back to the old man's home, when it's just like, yeah, we know the Twitch is dying now. Come back to the old folks' home. But I do genuinely believe that Twitch is like approaching a point where, if they don't fix something, shit's gonna get real. Really quickly before we move on, I wanted to show this. Frogan, by the way, deleted all of her VODs. I've been told that she has deleted all of her YouTube videos and all of her off-platform content. So not only does Frogan no longer exist on Twitch for 30 days, all of her other platforms are just wiped clean. And that's kind of funny. She knows people are looking for clips of her, and she's going to be trying to wipe it. Discord is gone too. Yep. I'll be honest with you. If she doesn't ever show up again, that would be funny. I don't know. You just can't.
Plays stupid games, wins stupid prizes.
Pretty much. Speaking of playing stupid games.
You know, she did a far more complete job of purging her content than Mr. Beast did, clearly.
Oh, yeah. For sure. No more come on, chat. Don't be like that. Oh my gosh. Frogan will slip up sooner or later. No, she did. That's why she got banned. The question is whether or not, like, she's gonna come back from it. Anyway. Stop Anti-Semitism would go ahead and say, Twitch CEO Dan Clancy has enabled anti-Semitism to spread like cancer on Twitch. His top revenue earner, Hassan Piker, is rumored to earn a 7-figure multi-million-dollar salary while pushing anti-Semitic pro-terror content under Clancy's watch. Dan Clancy must resign. Now, chat, we're not going to talk about whether or not I think that he should resign for that. I will say, though, that there has been because of a bunch of building factors, and Hassan is just like one brick in that tower that is being pulled out from under Twitch. I do think that Dan Clancy probably should either step down or take way more better corrective action, because this is not going to continue forever. It's just not going to continue forever.
Well, the problem is, you know, what's he gonna do? Even if he steps down, that doesn't change anything in Twitch.
Oh no, it's not going
to.
to.
You know, even if he did or didn't allow it, again, I think Legal Mindset would say a little bit about it. If it depends on what kind of control he has over the company. Actually, I think Elf can even probably, you know, shine a little bit more on it. But depending on what kind of control that the other people have in that company, he may not have a word or any way of saying anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, that statement about salary, I would say I mean, is he getting paid directly by Twitch, or is it just his revenue income from his streams? Because that's also a misnomer word too. So as much as I like to see something happen, that's, to me, just a total red flag what that account posted.
What, the CEO?
Yes. No, I think we're talking about how much money Hassan makes.
Yeah, because it said Hassan made a salary. It's like,
Hassan makes a lot of money through AdSense revenue. If Twitch signed him at any point when they were signing, as well as any brand deals, Patreons, merch sales, appearances, I imagine he takes home probably 6 figures easy.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 7.
But when they say salary, they're directly implicating and stating that Twitch pays him directly, and that's not right.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Darwin, thank you for saying this, and I'll reiterate what you say. I'm an hour late. Gonna say this.
It would be entirely up to Twitch how they decide to pay the streamers, whether it's directly or through AdSense revenue.
Yes.
That's not really up for us to judge one way or the other. It's a private entity. It's a private company. Our ability to show protest is to not use a platform.
Pretty much, yes. I'm gonna say this real quickly because Darwin said it, and I agree. I'm late, so I'm gonna go quiet and start watching from the beginning. Everyone, be sure to like the stream. Don't take any effort, and it helps out Occo. Yes, like the stream. There's 120 of you here right now listening to me dab on, unfortunately, the purple platform, which I really like. Please like the stream. I would deeply appreciate it if you guys liked the stream. You guys are absolutely amazing. And thank you, Darwin, for reminding me to say that. Oh, goodness. Now, Rage told me in private here that he makes enough to buy a small mansion. I don't know how much a small mansion costs. But, yeah, he makes a lot of money. And again, we're not going to talk about politics here. We're just going to talk about Twitch and the fall apart of Twitch
A
here.
cabin in the woods, if it were. Anyway, I do have to dip out, so I'll talk to you guys later. But it was fun hanging out for a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. You have a good one, all right?
It's fun time to you, Eva.
Okay. So, we may or may not see Ava again. We'll see. If not, there was the elf. She is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
You can catch her tomorrow at Legal Mindsets.
Yes. I believe that she'll be on with Legal Mindset every single day during the trial this week.
LM will be starting afternoon because he's flying back to Seoul tonight.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So I'll mention how much of those Barbie doll houses go for, Occo? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't... You guys are funny. Anyway. Walking back onto the platform, walking back to talking about Twitch. So Twitch has been banning people very discriminately. Use my words right here. They've been banning very discriminately on the platform. They've been allowing one side of politics to rule over the other. And here's another really good example of that I wanted to show. This made me hate VTubing, kind of, just a little bit. Not a lot, but it made me hate VTubing a little bit, chat. And you're going to hate VTubing a lot when you see this as well. I made a tweet about this on Twitter. In fact, I'm going to pull up the tweet because I felt like it was very, very, very funny. But this is a clip right here. I don't know who the guy in the pure black is, but in the top middle, do you guys know who that is? I want to know if somebody can say who the guy in the middle and the top is. Neither of you in the call say, because you guys know who it is. Does anybody know who that is? Mark Hamill? Yes, that is Mark fucking Hamill with 2 ethons. One of them is the queen of Twitch, and Sykkuno, who is being a VTuber right now. Now, chat, they're all talking about politics. I believe Bernie Sanders was in this call at some point, either before or after this. Do you want to know the conversation this old legend? He's not a legend anymore, sadly. Do you want to know what his first conversation with Sykkuno, who is a VTuber, is? Do you want to know? Here, I'm going to play it for you. And you're going to physically cringe. I expect that some people are probably going to tune out listening to this. And I'm kind of behooved not to, but I'm going to anyway, because it's for you guys, all right?
Oh, Mr. Mark.
No, he's adjusting his lighting.
You know what a
Now, really quickly, Sykkuno is the one talking right now.
VTuber is?
Here, I'm going to start this at the beginning.
Oh, Mr. Mark.
No, he's adjusting his
Do
lighting.
you know what a VTuber is?
A VTuber?
Uh-huh.
No, but I'm guessing V stands for video, so it must have to do with gaming.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think this woman in the bottom here is cringing horribly hard here. She looks like she is not having a good time because the anime guy is asking Luke Skywalker what a VTuber is. Can you imagine that, chat? What timeline do I live in where Mark fucking Hamill, Luke Skywalker, savior of the greatest universe ever to be in like real life fiction, is talking to another streamer about VTubers? Pokebeast starts to cringe. Yeah, you're fair enough.
It's
Yeah, kind of like that.
I thought it was
Like, just
virtual.
curious. Oh, Mr.
So yeah, like this whole thing right here, because again, they are together talking to Bernie Sanders, and I don't know when Bernie Sanders steps into the call there, but they were talking to Bernie Sanders, and the entire time Bernie Sanders is like, by the way, you guys need to go vote in this election. This is the best the biggest election. You need to vote. I don't know. Oh, he's kind of got like a bit of an accent.
Didn't Bernie Sanders kind of switch to Trump a little bit? He was on a stream like a couple weeks ago, actually.
That's a good. If he did, I would need to be corrected.
He agreed with RFK.
I would need to be corrected if that is the case. But I do not recall that. As far as I know, he has always just supported whatever party, or whoever is coming into the party. So if that is the case, I am willing to issue a retraction. But as far as I know right now, Bernie was like there to tell people to get out and go vote because their vote matters and all that kind of stuff. And unironically, there was a VTuber and Mark Hamill in call together, and Mark Hamill was asked, "Do you know what a VTuber is?" Oh. Just side note there, because the cringe levels from when I saw that chat, I was in the middle of my training. I was very tired because I was having to sit through and do slides for a course at my job. Very boring, very boring slides. But, you know, you have to do things in order to get a job, and I did those. And I get to the break room. I'm kind of nodding off a little bit because I'm tired. I sit down and I see this tweet. I think it was Sparky that might have sent it to me. I can't remember where I first saw it. And I was like, is that Mark Hamill in a fucking VTuber? I was like, that is Mark Hamill in a fucking VTuber.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was me that sent you. I thought I saw this whenever you tweeted it. So.
Oh goodness.
I saw it from you. But even then, it's like Sakuna. You said that one streamer's name was Sakuna?
Yes, Sakuna.
Okay. Is he actually a VTuber, or is he just using a VTuber model in that call?
It is my understanding that Sakuna is an IRL streamer. I am not sure as to like what his status of a VTuber is. I believe he's like Pokimane, where she'll pull out a VTuber model if she wants to like gain relevance. Because she did have a VTuber model at some point, and people bullied her out of doing it because, you know, you can't step into a medium that you know nothing about, and Pokimane had no idea what she was stepping into.
Well, so I wouldn't really just... To me, it just sounds like he's being dumb and stupid.
Yeah.
For the yucks. Because I look at... I'll use just the Gundam for this. He's not a VTuber.
No, of course
a
not.
VTuber model.
Yes.
And it's kind of like with me. I'll use a VTuber model too. I don't really consider myself a VTuber, but I'll use a animated VTuber model.
Yeah.
So it really kind of depends on, you know, where you're at in that sphere.
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, I agree. I think my problem though is, and again, I bring this up. Mostly I brought this up chat because it pissed me off. I saw it on Twitter. It made me mad at the internet. But I wanted to bring this up just because, like, again, you are seeing one side of the aisle dominate Twitch in terms of politics and what is allowed to be said. And it's kind of frustrating because whenever the other side is brought around, they're removed immediately. And it's not necessarily even the other side, because I know that Destiny isn't right-leaning. But he was still kicked off. I can't even remember why they removed Destiny. But like,
Keffels.
Was it Keffels? Oh,
it was Keffels.
Was it really?
Yeah, Keffels, and they're following fly them off anti-trans rhetoric and harassment.
He's in the same group as Pokimane. Gundam is Poki's future ex-husband. Oh my gosh. Because of Keffels. Okay, fair enough. I had forgotten like what he had been unpersoned for. The Keffels thing is kind of sad, also kind of funny because again, like, you know, when Destiny like champions that kind of stuff forever, and still does, I think to this day, still champions like trans people to a certain extent, and then he gets banned for saying one thing about trans people that, you know, do I need an account for Kick? Yes, you do. If you want to comment on streams, yes, you do. But anyway, that was just kind of like a side thing that I wanted to bring up. It's just one of those things where it makes me hate Twitch more because, like, here we are with a novel concept, and this is more of a personal nitpick than anything. But you know, VTubers, even though we're not novel anymore, we're still kind of like a thing that no normie is really going to truly know. And I said this earlier today, mostly in response to this, where I was like, I hope no normies really get into VTubers, because I don't want normies getting into VTubers, mostly because the normies would get bullied from liking VTubers. But like, this is just like, it's just cringe. It's just cringe and nasty.
Well, even then, I mean, it really kind of determines where your line is. Like, some people I know will look at VTubers, you know, you're not a VTuber unless you're in company, or you're a VTuber if you use a model, or you're a VTuber if you're into the culture, or you're only a VTuber if you have these takes.
Yeah.
So it's one of those niches that it's out there, it's a median, anyone can do it, but it's like it's the equivalent of calling yourself a content creator, but the only thing you do is either put up videos of your cat or music or some random stupid clips on YouTube, and you call yourself a content creator. It's more a line of that realm in my mind than anything else.
I mean, fair enough. Again, the whole thing that really just bothers me the most with it, walking back around to it, is we have a political stream talking to Bernie Sanders, and Saikuno, who is doing whatever, walks in with a VTuber avatar, decides to look at Mark Hamill, again, the guy that I really liked when I was a kid, and said, "Hey, dude, do you know what?" Almost like he was trying to. It's kind of like a shady drug deal where he's like, "Hey, dude, do you know what this new drug is? It's called VTubers." That's kind of what it felt like to me, and I was just like, "My gosh, I feel so utterly fucking embarrassed for the medium that I've chosen to stand in."
Well, not only that, it could also be some stupid 2D, 3D chess move too, because if I was reading chat right, Sukuna's in with Pokemon, right? And that, kind of like same click and stuff like that. It could be for the simple fact because of Gundam's politics and Kush's politics, because you got to remember, Kush and Gundam stream every now and then together. And they do have political discourse and topics, and they are both Trump fans. So it could just be one of those deals. He's not a VTuber, not as Pokemon, but they're doing it to make fun of it, trying to slang all VTubers as, right-wing or something like that.
Do you think so?
It could be some sort of stupid... Well, that's the only way I can figure it. Otherwise, why bring that question up like that? Or even be stupid about it. Because even Pokemon was like, well, I thought it was virtual. It was not getting what that he was trying to get at.
I mean, fair enough. I don't know. I just know that I hate it. I hate every bit of it, and I hope I never see Mark Hamill being asked a question about VTubers ever again. I'm sorry, Chad. It irritates me. Oh man. Anyway.
Somebody make a VTuber model of Luke Skywalker and have him, shout out and pro-Trump rhetoric.
Oh my gosh, that would be kind of funny here, chat. That would be pretty funny. All right, we're getting to the main part of the evening here, where we are going to talk about this video that was uploaded by Devon Nash. Again, if you don't know who Devon Nash is in here, I'm gonna bring up his channel so that you guys can take a look. He just came back to creating content, not really full time. He does streams, and then he makes clips from those streams, and those clips, in my personal opinion, are really good. He used to have a lot more prominence than he did, and he knows a lot, and I do mean he knows a lot of individuals behind the scenes here. But his content doesn't get as much views these days, and I do believe that's probably just because, when you step away from content and then come back after a while, things tend to be rough. See, he took a 5-month break. And now essentially what Devon Nash does is he owns an ad agency. He is also an inspirational speaker, and he's an entertainer. He plays video games for a living. He used to stream a lot on Twitch playing video games. And his videos, I pay attention to. If he says something, he's more often than not right, and you should pay attention to what he has to say. So he made this video, and this is the reason why I decided to stream tonight. So we're going to go ahead and listen to this. We're going to pause it when I feel like I need to pause it. If either of you guys want me to pause it, I can pause it as well so that we can talk about it. But this whole video is about why the whole premise is Twitch is a serious problem, and the extreme option is to fix it. I'm going to pause that and turn up that. I am going to blurb out that here. Make this big for you, chat. And I'm going to play Satisfactory while we do this here, just for your you Zoomers in the background there.
Let me tell you guys a story. You want to hear a story? In 2012, I would dance after a League of Legends match, and I'd get something like 4,000 to 5,000 viewers doing it. And my partner manager actually literally sent me a message, and he said, "This is a gaming website. Do not dance. You're dancing too much." At the time, I was like, that's ridiculous. That's like an insane thing to say. because at the time, Twitch actually enforced the gaming policy. There was no IRL. There was nothing like that. At that time, that sounded ridiculous to me. I was like, you should be able to do anything you want on this website. But now in 2024, really thinking about it, are we actually better than we were when we were a pure gaming website? If I'm going to be dead honest, and I know I'm going to catch for this take, I kind of just want to ban all this shit. Like, get all of it out of here. Left, right.
Now, really quickly, just saying, he's talking about politics and non-gaming stuff. If you think about it, chat, Twitch hasn't been gaming focused in a long time. Like, it has been... I mean, like, I know that gaming is still like a focus of the platform, but Twitch hasn't been gaming focused in multiple years. Their main focus is their biggest streamers, and their biggest streamers aren't always just, they don't always make games content. Their biggest stuff is just chatting. All of the ethos streamers in the swimming pools, like, their biggest content isn't video games anymore, and it's very clearly shown. And he is basically saying right now, you need to ban everything but video games.
Middle, upside down. It. Like, let politics.
Do you have something you wanted to say?
Yeah, I mean, I'll agree with the aspect that's what Twitch was, but I mean, honestly, things change. Let's go back to what YouTube was. YouTube was a shake and bake program made up by two people, and it was put yourself out there on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
That was the concept of YouTube. It wasn't made based primarily to make businesses on, or make hit videos on, or just chat and stream or game. It was an online platform for showing just random things. It's like I believe the first video was our day at the zoo, or something like that. So he's actually going to talk about that, because he talks about the beginning of Twitch, because Twitch didn't used to just be gaming focused. You go ahead and finish your thought, then we'll continue. But like, he's gonna basically talk about that. All right. Well, it's like things change, and I can understand platform changing along with times to go to certain niches and stuff like that. I think my primary focus would be either making it kids can't be on Twitch if you're gonna have certain type of content you have on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my big focus and takeaway, along with enforcing rules regularly.
Right. All right, we'll continue on here.
Politics exist on platforms that can support
I'm actually
that
gonna.
kind of I just want to ban all this.
There we go.
Like, get all of it out of here. Left, right, middle, upside down. Fuck it. Like, let politics exist on platforms that can support that kind of rhetoric because they've properly implemented systems that regulate it. I'm just tired of this shit. It's not.
Now he's talking about, chat, ban politics on Twitch because Twitch doesn't know how to regulate it. And he'll talk about that more here in a moment as well.
Good for the website. Not like this debate and all this stuff that's going on. And it's not good for the advertisers, which is me. That's me over here. You see my face is not like very happy with all this going on here. So that means like that I have to take away my money and I have to go give it to YouTube. Would you fire Dan Clancy if you...
Now, that is a very important thing to bring up. Again, he owns an ad agency. So when it comes to making money, you want to know what he thinks. And to be fair, ad agencies don't always have my favorite ideas and intentions, because ad agencies. Frick.
What was that one group that went to go try to sue Twitter? Or sue
not him.
over ads?
Not him.
Oh no, it's not him. He sounds like him. That's the problem.
What do you mean?
He's using the same rhetoric.
Well, I mean, yeah, fair, but like, the problem is that the ad money is how Twitch is keeping the lights on. I mean, like, I know that they keep the lights on with subs and stuff, but what he is talking about is just saying the money that Twitch uses to keep the lights on, which is the ad money, those people aren't happy with how the platform is going, and they're pulling out. This isn't something that I don't think a lot of people think about a whole lot. But I think ad agencies have been pulling out of Twitch for years. I mean, that's why I feel like we're seeing such drastic changes that we're seeing with Twitch. They have been losing money from these ad agencies for many years because they've been catering to specific crowds. The government gives Twitch money. I know that a lot of places give Twitch money, but what I'm saying is the ad agencies, the people that like kind of matter a lot, are saying that they have a problem with this. And if you don't cater to them to some extent to make a platform fun to be on for them as well, you're not going to make any money. And that's the point that I'm trying to make here. But he's going to lead in 2 points that kind of are, like, make sense for everybody here.
You had the choice. How long has he been CEO for? March 2023? Yeah, I would probably say it's too early to really know if Dan can turn the company around. I'm not like really impressed by his tenure so far, but like he kind of went for the whole like cool guy bro type of thing where I'm gonna go hang out with streamers, when in reality the Twitch needs like a serious hard-hitting executive that can talk to advertisers and like clean up the enforcement policy and stuff. When Dan first came on, I said he's not that guy, but I said that he doesn't have what it takes to run a platform. I think I was right. Well, if we're gonna have a conversation like this, like for real, like if Twitch is gonna be
So that's a good point. Do either of you think that Dan Clancy can run Twitch? I think Temp is gone, but
I mean, so I'll rebuttal that with this: is Elon Musk running X?
no, I would not say so.
There you go. It's very stupid to pin this on one person. Dan Clancy, and I'll go back for him a little bit. Dan Clancy is just a figurehead of a company that below is being ran by several different people. It could be investors in the company, could be stockholders, could be shareholders. It doesn't matter. Dan Clancy does not, I'm going to say, probably doesn't have the actual pull to really do anything without a committee behind him.
I mean,
so
fair.
even if you get rid of Dan Clancy, put someone else in, it's the same thing with YouTube. Oh, YouTube would be better if we get rid of Susan. As soon as we get rid of Susan, everything will be better. As soon as Susan goes, we can, people can get their money. Has that happened?
No.
No.
It hasn't.
They're a figurehead. They're a figurehead. And most of the time, a lot of these companies use them as sacrificial figureheads. Oh, people out with the pitchforks and fires and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and sacrifice him, bring someone else in. Okay, a couple more years, and we'll be fine. Everyone's satiated for right now. It's a bait and switch. And honestly, again, I'm gonna say this: he sounds like he's advocating for a third apocalypse. I don't like this guy. Just listen to him so far.
No.
But I'll listen. I'll continue listening.
Okay.
It just sounds like a third apocalypse, because that's exactly what the first two were.
Well,
We don't like the content on these platforms, and we're gonna pull out if they don't put stuff on we don't like or ban the stuff we don't like. It's exactly it.
I think it's important to note that he's talking specifically about Twitch. He's not talking about YouTube because he's fun. And the reason why he's not talking about YouTube will make a little bit more sense here in just a moment.
Successful, the first thing you need to do is you have to like cut like 50 to 75% of staff, and that includes like extra PMs, like CDN non-contributors. Like that's a really, really hard thing to do, and that was the first thing I think a good CEO should have done, was like cut a huge amount of staff and like run super lean. But then on like the community side, you have to make like serious decisions about advertisers, and you have to like decide like what the platform should be. And then on this side, you have to communicate those decisions to advertisers. So like this bucket, right, is like what I care most about, where I think that you should be a CEO who leads from the front and saying that the current direction on Twitch and like the streamers that they choose to platform are not okay, and they're bringing down the entire website. If you want to understand the situation that's going on Twitch right now, let's say that this bucket of people here is like brand risk streamers. And then like over here is like everybody else on this bucket. Like this is like the whole huge website, like crafts, like sports, like everything, right? That like the website like used to represent. And the problem, and really like this is the way that I drew this is not too true, because really like this should look like this, and this should be like this. And the problem is that because Twitch failed to do their advertising correctly, the decisions and the content of these broadcasters is affecting all of these broadcasters. So on YouTube, this wouldn't happen. You would just have these broadcasters be demonetized, and they wouldn't ever affect this kind of content. But because there's no system for advertising to be selective on Twitch, these creators are getting pulled into this situation. And when an advertiser pulls out of here, they pull out of the entire platform, because we
So what he's basically saying is, on YouTube, and I don't think he is advocating for an adpocalypse. I think he's advocating for content that isn't friendly for advertisers to be shifted away from the advertisers. Because, if I owned a company and I don't want my content to be viewable by a specific or viewable on certain people's streams on YouTube, that can happen. YouTube is very quick to enforce that. However, on Twitch, they don't have that kind of system. Well, yeah, they are now.
They are now. Because of the apocalypse. Because of this exact fucking rhetoric. He's being very fucking reckless. I'm sorry, no. Because what's not ad friendly? He's being very vague on those terms.
Politics.
Streamers?
I think
politics?
he's mostly talking about politics and then the titty streamers and the porn.
Well, he just said these groups of people and this group of people. He hasn't really said anything yet. I'm probably jumping ahead a little bit, but Occo, this is the exact same rhetoric. Exact same.
Mm-hmm.
There's predators on YouTube and they're being advertised, and these advertisers, these people who are, I don't know, being predators on YouTube or jeopardizing everyone, and all the ad people need to leave, and they jumped ship, and that's what happened. And then they changed the systems to where it can be selective then. That's exactly what this is. It's a tactic that's been used several times on multiple platforms. It was just used on Twitter, X, a year and a half ago.
I didn't really think about that, but fair enough. Here, well, let's continue listening. And if he's wrong, he's wrong. But like, what I'm trying to bring up then, if this is a problem, which, I do agree that I don't want ad people to leave the platform, but ad people are leaving the platform because they're not regulating things the right way. So my question is how do you solve that? What do you do so that ad people don't come out and say this? Because they're saying it for a reason. You know what I mean?
What's this guy's name again?
Devon Nash.
Devon Nash?
Yes. Just one opinion of one guy of one company. I don't know the name of his ad agency, but I do remember him saying that he shifts millions of dollars through Twitch. Yeah. I would have to search for the video, but like, this guy is not like a nobody. He like shifts people. He shifts lots of money all the time to people, is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. Anyway, here, let's continue real quick.
We don't have a choice. So Twitch is in a seriously difficult position right now. What I think they should do, and I understand this is going to be like a super hot take, but I think I'm pretty firm on it at this point. I think Twitch should categorically ban all political content. And outside of like sports, gaming, and crafts, and like music, they just say, that's it. There's not going to be any politics stuff. And I understand that that's like a super hot take and that a lot of people are going to disagree with it. But the situation you have right now, like what's happening instead, I actually don't even think the platform is better than it was when it was exclusively gaming content. I think it's like notably worse in every single way. But like, let's leave that out. The problem that's like really happening is that Twitch is deciding subjectively which streamers in the brand risk category get to have a voice and which ones don't. And like, no matter where you are on the spectrum of like right or left or whatever, that's wrong. Either everyone gets a voice and like everybody can talk, or nobody does. So you can be like Kick, where you have basically anybody can say anything, and that's going to have certain implications over here, right? On advertising, for sure. But the whole reason why people are so angry at Twitch is because they're choosing to nix out, for subjective reasons, whatever their like individual opinions are, they're choosing to nix out with certain streamers, and then other streamers that have equivalent rhetoric are being allowed to platform their message, which is a nightmare. So my argument as an advertiser, right, is just kill it. Just get rid of it. Like, I don't think that you can have advertiser-friendly discussions, and moreover, I just think your entire quality of your website goes to shit when you platform like extreme political stuff. I just don't think you can have a safe conversation about it. It's unfortunate.
Now, personally, I don't agree with that. Like I feel like politics should be allowed to be discussed. At that point, it does become a question of, ad dollars and ad money and all that kind of stuff. But I am not okay with the fact that advertisers are looking at Twitch and saying, we have to pull out because Twitch is allowing this content. that part of the argument I don't necessarily like. The argument that I do like is where he is basically saying that Twitch is chasing their people away and driving down the platform as a whole. That's kind of really more what I'm trying to say here, if that makes sense.
It's the case in this day and age. But I'm listening to articles where families are getting torn apart because of who they're voting for. Like, we just can't have an educated discussion about this problem, like the divisive problem of like politics in North America. And so as a result, I just don't think that this content is really appropriate for a website like Twitch, or let it move to like Rumble or Kick or somewhere else. But it's just too much for this platform. There's no way to do it. Every one of these other streamers, because like here's like the truth is, the vast majority of people on this platform are like pretty chill and they just want to play games. And then the other thing too,
I do agree with that.
Not only do they want to play games, but they also like don't want to be beholden to this shit all the time, where their entire platform is constantly defined by the bad news that comes out of this tiny category. Everything is defined by that. It's exhausting for people that are normal. Like for me, I just want to run a business stream with chill vibes about why marketing works. And every question in my chat is, what do you think of this drama? What do you think of this type of thing? Like, this tiny group of people is up for everybody. And look, I'd be just as happy with Twitch if they said like allow everything. Like, I'd probably like, okay, sorry, like we've banned certain streamers and we've allowed certain other ones. Going forward, we're going to allow everything. Okay, fine. Like, and then like, you know, we have to make decisions as advertisers about that. I'd be fine with that. But I think the real answer is you actually just drop them off the platform. You deplatform all political content, let it go somewhere else.
Again, I don't necessarily believe
yes,
that.
I would. I mean, I don't even know if I would delete IRL. I just feel like it's going to be a slippery slope, but I feel like IRL caused all this. I think that Twitch would objectively just be better as a gaming website, and with like a few friendly suggestions. Literally, like, I think that the platform would be better. I think the CPMs would be better. I think that advertisers would come back. I think there'd be way less controversy, and that people that do just want to do this shit, which I'm convinced is the majority of people, they just want to chill, have good vibes, and play video games, would come back to this website because these people would be gone and it would be a much safer place. They must know this, right, Devon? So as insane as this sounds, I literally think I'm the only person that understands this right now. Actually, like in the business world, in this sphere. I think what Twitch is going to do is they're going to try to damage control this situation with these guys. They're going to continue to platform them because they know that election night is going to get them, you know, 3 mil plus viewers or whatever. And they're going to try to continue to toe the line subjectively between these two. And what's going to happen is either the advertisers are going to drop out or the people are going to quit because they're just tired of the drama and they're going to go somewhere else when there's an option to do it. I don't think that Twitch actually has ever even considered, and I would bet a huge amount of money that in the last 5 years of inconsistent enforcement, nobody at a C level has brought up, hey, maybe we should just drop everything here and like try to start over as an authentic website. And the funny thing is, the entire reason that Twitch exists is because there used to be a website called Justin TV that was about everything, right? And you know what Justin TV was? It was a shit show. People pissing on chairs and lighting them on fire, people harassing people IRL, illegal content, and so on.
We never get tired of drama on here on Akko's channel. See, that's the thing, Chad, is I don't necessarily agree with the idea that of removing all of certain types of content. I agree with, and I do like that he says I'm okay with either one or the other. I would much rather be a proponent of everybody equally getting to spread their wings on the platform, as long as it's done equally. I think that a lot of people would be okay with that. You know, like, fuck, at the end of the day, fuck the advertisers. I don't care. You know, that's you know, how I make money on YouTube and Twitch, but you know, whatever. At the end of the day, I would say that being able to speak your piece and talk about this kind of stuff is way more important. But like, I think that unless Twitch allows that, we've lost basically the platform, because more and more people are going to leave, more and more people are just going to drop off, and the platform is going to continue to flounder. He claims that Twitch is last advertised, but he doesn't show it. Where's the portfolio of advertisers shifting their investments? See, I don't know. That's one thing that he probably can't show, and I wish he would probably show that. Well, not even probably. I wish he would show that. He's kind of banking on you taking him at his word for that as being an advertiser. Go ahead.
So he is a co-owner for Nova.
Yes.
.tv. The main CEO is Matt Zagorski, and he is the CEO of two companies, Show Up All In and Nova. It says that they work with businesses like Amazon, Uber, Microsoft, Coca-Cola, and Sony. The way this thing's set up, it looks like an MSM.
What do you mean?
Not MCN.
MCN. Okay.
That's what the Swain sees like it's set up as. The only agency trusted by brands run by top 1% of influencers.
MLM, maybe.
Honestly, this looks like snake oil.
You look like snake oil. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, again, like, you know, I like his takes on streaming. He's the reason why I multi-stream. But like, you know, for the most part, I don't really care about the advertiser stuff. I care about the main message that he's saying, where it's just like, if Twitch wants to survive, they gotta like start being more fair, or just kick off everything of a certain extent. Now, I don't want them, again, I'm gonna say I have to say this a bajillion times here. I don't want them to kick off all kinds of content. I would like to continue to still talk about drama. Politics really don't fit in there, but I would like to continue to still talk about that. But like you see the message that he's trying to spread is that, like, Twitch has this problem where they have unequal enforcement. They're very shaky on their values, and nobody really knows where they stand, and that's a problem. And if they don't fix that, I personally believe if they do not fix this and it continues to get this bad, they will probably shut down. Amazon will be like, this is too much. We're not gonna keep you around anymore. That's my personal opinion. You know, people are allowed to disagree with that, but like, looking at it, I just don't think that Twitch is worth keeping around anymore if they're not going to be a company. If they're just going to be whatever they feel like. You know what I mean? Yet do nothing about it. I don't know what you mean by that, Vixus.
Yeah, no, I get that. What's this? I'm looking through a thread right now, just trying to read some stuff. But I mean, end of the day, I think Twitch does need to work on the advertisement systems.
Yes.
That's you know, every platform has its issues. I said Twitch advertising, YouTube, better stream moderation, you know, Rumble, it just needs to work on everything. Kick, one touch over 10-foot pole. But end of the day, I agree with most people in chat and some people in chat. It's like they are. Devon Nash is coming in as some sort of a CEO that deals with quote unquote advertisers, and he's saying that you need to do this. Like I said, it sounds exactly like, I can't remember the name of the company, but they ended up going out of business whenever Elon called them out and then sued them. But they were doing the same thing. You know, advertisers need to be safe. They need to know where their money's going, and we can't give money to these quote unquote people. And these quote unquote people, again, not really specifying, but it's usually one-sided in that whole deal. Usually, I'll agree with one take. It's either all or none.
Mm-hmm. And I do like that he said that. It makes it a lot easier for me to be okay with this video.
But I can't believe him when he says, then we got to get rid of people.
Mm-hmm. No, I know exactly what you mean. And I don't want people to get banned. I don't want people to be thrown off. I just think that if people aren't willing to let it all or let nothing happen, you are going to get more people like Devon Nash, people that may have more sway than he does in their companies talking to Twitch. Because again, like I don't want people like Devon Nash to come in and say, by the way, Twitch, we own your ass now. No, that's the last thing I want to do. The last thing I want is for people like Devon Nash to walk in and say, hey, by the way, I need you to regulate this now. Otherwise, I'm taking all my money away from you. That's the last thing I want to have happen. But he is the guy at the end of the day that will poke Twitch and say, do this or you're fucked. You know what I mean? I would much rather Twitch make the changes because they want to be a better platform. Your guess isn't being realistic in terms of advertisers. I understand that, but it's just like nothing's going to be realistic in terms of advertisers because I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know the validity of this, but I'm still looking. But apparently, one of the quote unquote advertisers was BetterHelp. So.
Oh. I think everybody wants to forget that they used to touch BetterHelp. And that's not me defending him. I was just saying I think everybody wants to forget that they touched BetterHelp in some way. Oops. Here, we're almost done with this. We're going to finish it up.
And so, guess what happened? Somebody said, hey, this is kind of sucky. Maybe we should just, play video games. And then Twitch. That's literally the story of how Twitch was created. And so, somehow, we got all the way back around to here. What happened? and here we are again. It's a shit show. People are pissing on chairs, lighting things on fire, crashing McLarens into guardrails, and then filming it for content, harassing people, and then illegal content. So it seems to me that the decision that actually worked and created Twitch in the first place sounds like a good option to me. And, maybe we should just play video games. The number must go up, and that's why they won't reform. My argument is that the number is going down because they won't do this. Twitch is not growing as a website. Twitch is declining as a website.
Okay,
See this here.
I'm going to actually bring this up here. This is where he actually shows stats for Twitch and how it's going down. He's saying that the average viewers have gone down. And this is from a website called solynome.com where you can look up Twitch statistics. So the average viewers in the last 365 days have gone down. Gone down a little bit. Hours watched has gone down a little bit. And what he is saying is it's only going to get worse unless something changes. That's what he's trying to say here.
The website is declining. It's been declining for 2 years plus. Losing 8.5% of your total hours watched in 180 days is nuts. So this is not working. They're bleeding viewers. They don't understand that this is the only answer to actually getting viewership back. Wouldn't Twitch likely be handing YouTube a huge W since I imagine most big streamers likely go and stream there? It doesn't matter. Twitch has to fix this problem, again, because they didn't fix the problem with advertisers. You don't understand that their only alternative is that the website is going to die. These streamers will kill the website. Aiden Ross will kill the website. Hassan Abi will kill the website. They cannot exist as advertiser friendly. No matter what you think of them, I don't care about them as individuals. I have no opinion on them. I'm saying you put everybody in the same camp. You put Destiny in that camp, you put Hassan in that camp, you put Ben Shapiro in that camp, everybody. No politics. Out. None of it's good. Nothing against the people. Seriously, I'm not on any side of this. Well, I'm on the advertiser side. But it's like either you allow everybody, like you put Destiny on the platform, you put Hassan on the platform, you put Ben on the platform, you put all those other guys, I don't know, whoever, or you drop all of them. You're on Twitch. If I qualify for this and business content and like marketing content is not part of this category, I will happily leave, or I'll go play video games. I'll happily play Path of Exile 2 in November.
Now, I will say that I don't necessarily agree with this. I wouldn't want to leave a platform just because it's not welcoming to a certain kind of content anymore. I would want a Twitch to be a welcome platform. But again, what I'm trying to say is this is the future that we would have to look forward to if Twitch doesn't do anything. Ben Shapiro's on Twitch? No, I think it was just a random example. He might be.
And this will be a Path of Exile 2 stream.
I know Trump is on Twitch.
With me. But I think in the end all, if you understand anything about my point, allow all of it or allow none of it. I just don't think we are at a better place than we were before.
Fear cannot be contained at universal order.
Oh, geez, I think that's an ad. But yeah. That's kind of what he's saying. I'll let the ad pass here before I let it continue here. Did you have any thoughts that you wanted to say, Sparky? Oh my gosh. Why are there so many ads?
A little bit.
Okay.
Apparently, he was also a former head former CEO of CLG, which is, I guess, a esports gaming thing, and looks like he got kicked out.
Oh, he got kicked out? Really? I didn't know that. That's funny.
Yeah, for the same rhetoric. Apparently, this is something he does.
What? Give rhetoric and scare people?
2020, Devon Nash put out a video on why trust and safety councils will do absolutely nothing, and it's just there to appease loud voices. For people who don't know him, almost everyone won't. I won't assume he is former head of CLG and CEO of some marketing venture in the gaming sphere. I only really know him because of business streams. We're the VP of Twitch, reviewing resumes and BMTI testing, so on and so forth. And on Reddit, apparently, he whined, bitched, and complained about esports teams on how they're not doing good and stuff like that. And apparently, there was a toxic outcome from it.
Mm.
I can't really find any details on it, but
where's this posted?
Reddit.
Reddit? Okay. Well.
Yeah, and the other one is from Kiwi Farms. Like I said, I'm trying to find definitive links. I'm just going through the stuff, but apparently he's been a quote-unquote market venture, self-employed market business venture person, jumping from CEO, co-CEO from several different companies.
Okay.
As long as one's been this marketing venture one.
Okay. CLG is reasonably big esports org. Forgot who ended up being their big money backer. Oh, why is it? Is that the end of the video? Hold on. Yep, that's the end of the video. Oh yeah, that was basically it. And again, chat, like, I don't necessarily agree with the whole fear mongering tactic thing there. Like I said, I don't want to have advertisers come in and basically say that they own shit because they're the ones that make the money. But he does lend credence to the idea that, you know, people are being unfairly banned, unfairly censored on a platform. And if there's anything that you should take away from that, it's that Twitch needs to adopt either an all or nothing policy, or I feel like something is going to happen eventually. Like and I know that, like, nothing has happened yet, very much, period, except for the platform declining in quality, declining in viewership, declining in people just not engaging with it anymore. But I worry that, like, if nothing is done, it's going to lend to worse people, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Oh, here's a fun one. Damn, I feel old. Founder of CLG, instead of the title saying Hotshot GG, literally the top streamer on Twitch during his prime 2 years ago, famous for molding on stream before molding was even a word, and sitting in his chair with his knees up, bitching and complaining.
You mean Gypsy Crusader's gonna make a comeback? I don't know who that is.
I get where he's coming from, and unfortunately, especially when you have some of the biggest streamers out there talking about it, hell, you have Pirate Software talking about stuff like this, especially, like, you know, the money, the advertisers, and all this other good stuff. Twitch is gonna do what they're gonna do.
Yes.
Dan Clancy, I guarantee, doesn't have any. He probably has some. Hey, maybe we should go this direction. Maybe has some pull to kind of guide them in a general direction, but as far as, like, getting things done, change rules, stuff like that, when you start dealing with a corporate platform that's this big, you really don't have a lot of reign or control unless you're in a certain spot within the company. And just because he's called a CEO doesn't mean he can do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times those CEO titles are honorary titles.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like with Bob Iger in Disney, a lot of people think that Bob pulls all the strings. He guides Disney into a direction. It's everyone else that pushes Disney in that direction. And like I said, it's misguided because you're attacking in this case, it's like, you know, I get the tactic. You know, cut the head off snake and you know, kill a snake. Unfortunately, this is not a snake. This is a oh fuck, what's the name of that fucking creature you cut? This is a hydra. You cut the head off, 2 months gotta grow in its place.
Right.
So, you know, I get it. I agree with some points.
I agree.
It's nothing's really gonna happen. Even if Twitch loses all the backers, I mean, again, they get money from different places. They don't. If Coca-Cola pulls out, they're not gonna lose it. It's gonna be a drop in the bucket. Same thing with, you know, like Elon. You know, especially how he took his stance with the advertisers.
Right.
It's like it's misguided.
Oh no, I agree. I can agree with that. And I'll be honest with you, I don't agree with everything Devon Nash says. He's very highly critical of Elon, and I think his points on Elon, that all of his points of angst with Elon is, again, advertiser focused. So, you know, I can understand why, you know, advertisers are frustrated with Elon, because he's not somebody that will bend very easily. But like the main points I will say that I agree with is just like the fact that if Twitch doesn't change, that is the future we're looking at. Because at the end of the day, that is the guy that does shift the money. And if Twitch gets desperate enough, they're going to listen to him, if that makes sense. So... And I don't necessarily want, well, not necessarily, I don't want that. I don't want Devon Nash to be dictating what Twitch Twitch should do, because I would like Twitch to forge its own path. But if they don't do anything, I'm afraid that he will. If that makes sense. Anyway. That is about it for the death of Twitch. I know that Muujin made a video, and I was told that he is okay with people reacting to his stuff. And his video is like 30 minutes long. And if you guys are interested, we can watch that for a little bit. Mizu and I were going to do something here soonish when Mizu appears. I will do it with him. I'll actually message him now.
What, is Mizu coming on this stream, or you guys gotta do a stream on like his channel? What?
No, he and I were gonna just do some fun stuff on our own. So when Mizu is ready, I'm probably just gonna stop streaming. But I
gotcha.
I hope that like that makes sense, chat. Because I am not advocating for advertisers. Fuck that, no. But what I am advocating for is a better platform, and Twitch is not making itself a better platform. And Nerdy, thank you for becoming a member for 3 months. I deeply appreciate that.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
You're back right when we're basically done with the main topic.
I mean, that's fine. I didn't have much to comment on with that anyway.
It's fair. It's fair. Massive Doge, thank you for being a member for 1 month. I appreciate that. Jack almost killed his camera guy after the crash. He was more... Oh, you were talking about the Doherty kid. Fair enough.
Now I'm working on trains.
Me too.
I'm making one train to my oil factory.
Yeah.
Another one. Devon Nash claims that pro players overpaid. Challenger players was up under franchising because of the supposed rise in corrugated scenes.
Hello.
It's Mizu.
A wild Mizu appears.
I need to move your pin.
I'm just doing my Nikkei dailies.
How are you doing?
I'm alive.
That's good. I know that you said that you weren't feeling too good the other day. You feeling better?
No.
No. Oh, no. So
I'm very tired.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. We were talking about Twitch
Racism.
Falling apart. And
What'd they do this time?
Well, it's just continuing on how, they just recently banned Frogan and her circle of friends, but they're not banning Hassan. And I just kind of relitigated some of the old stuff that they've done in the past little while, and just talking about the fear that if they don't change anything, worse people will come in and force them to make changes, is kind of what I was talking about the entire time.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
I genuinely don't know who Frogan is.
Like,
I've seen them now, recently, but before that, no idea. Never seen this person before.
Okay, so
a lot of people are saying they were super astroturfed because they weren't getting more than like 100 followers at any given, or like 100 watchers at any given time.
Yes. I will let Sparky talk about this because I think he might be able to convey it better than me.
Wait, what?
About Frogan? Or
All I know is apparently they get less viewers than like us, and yet somehow they're on the Twitch front page constantly.
Yes.
Yeah, Frogan's on Twitch front page. Frogan's also, I believe, a top moderator for Hassan. They have been known to go on stream and basically do DSP begging, citing different things from they can't pay rent, they can't get groceries, they can't do this or that weekly. They are known for doing that.
Yes. One thing that is really funny is, Mizu, you know the Rising Star award that you can get at Twitch for basically being a Rising Star?
No.
Okay, so there's an award that you can get, I guess, at TwitchCon for being a Rising Star. It's like something you're supposed to get once because Twitch recognizes that you're rising among the ranks as being a top streamer. She got it twice, back to back. You're only supposed to get it once.
Yeah.
So that's something that happened. She's also very, very heavily anti-Semitic, and
obviously that's a requirement for streaming on Twitch nowadays. It's not wrong.
He's not wrong, Chad. He's very much not wrong. Did she get a regular job? Oh yeah. So they are also like a healthcare professional, if you can imagine that. I don't know if you've seen a picture of her.
I did see that, and I saw a bunch of people were criticizing how can you be a healthcare professional when you act like this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That reminds me of, there's a guy that went viral the other day because he's a doctor, and he's like, I will give everybody the same amount of care no matter what, but if you're Jewish, I will cross my fingers and hope you die. And he's an actual like doctor.
What?
It's crazy. The stuff happens all over the place, and it's not usually in small like town cities or like flyover states, stuff like that. It's usually in these big blue freaking cities, and it's like it happens all the time, and it's because they have the right viewpoints.
Chad, I don't know why.
It's crazy how fast this. It's crazy how this works.
No, yeah, my apologies. I don't know how. The current conflict has made so many left-leaning people turn into Nazis, but it just has. I don't understand that. It is so bizarre.
Oh yeah, it's wild. They all got racist real quick.
They did.
It's like when you talk to a European person and they're like, how can Americans talk about black people like that? And you're like, oh, that's interesting. Hey, what's your opinions on Romanis?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is it's a lot of people go, well, this has happened, or this conflict happened, and then all these people turn this way. These people are always like that. They've always had these views. It just became popular now to espouse them publicly. That's what it is, and you'll be amazed on how many people out there like this. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing as like a black person going against like BLM, and then they get called,
don't say any
racial
words.
slurs.
Yeah, they get called racial slurs, but it's okay when they do it. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. It's just a different nationality, different race, different
stuff
like that.
No, yeah. So I don't know. It's just kind of funny. One thing that was really funny, Mizu, and we mentioned this earlier, but like Hassan is like, whenever people donate to his streams, he's directly going to give that money to her, which is against TOS because you can't you can't feature people that are banned on Twitch.
But they're never gonna mess with Hassan.
Nope, they never will. It's just
not unless there's enough of a ruckus. Yeah, I know right now Disney is, as much as I hate Disney, I don't like them. I know him and his ilk are drumming up all sorts of rhetoric towards Twitch because of all this stuff. I believe his Reddit thread is in overtime reporting and flagging every one of Hassan's videos.
Are they really?
I don't. It's Destiny's Reddit. They do this all the time. But yeah, they're doing this, disavow, stuff like that. But it's like, I can't really feel sorry for Hassan because Hassan does the same damn thing to people.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Let them fight.
Exactly. My whole thing is just like, you know what? We're just going to let them fight while we're just going to sit here and watch. Exactly.
Just grab the popcorn.
Exactly. That's the only attitude you can have, chat.
I have the homophobic chicken.
Oh, you lucky puddle. That sounds
I
good.
got kind of mediocre chicken or mediocre pizza for my birthday. I wanted homophobic chicken.
I'm lost.
By the way, chat, it is Temp's birthday today.
Chick-fil-A.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I always refer to it as homophobic chicken.
I have to call it that now. Except when I'm in public and talking to people, I have to refer it to that.
Then I guess I eat racist chicken because I like Popeyes.
Oh my gosh.
That wouldn't be racist chicken. I don't think Popeyes has had any race controversies.
What about the whole Popeyes chicken is a snitch dig or something like that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, excuse me. Well, Mizu, would you like to play some Mabinogi here in a few minutes?
I was thinking about playing Card and Seal because it's supposed to be up tomorrow, but it says it's up right now.
Oh, what is Card and Seal?
Somebody saw Mega Man Battle Network and said, what if we turned it into a turn-based RPG?
Oh, that sounds amazing. Sounds absolutely amazing. Are you going to stream it or are you just going to chill?
I was going to stream it.
Oh, fun. Well,
I'm going to check and make sure it's actually, up.
Yeah, when you start streaming, let me know. I'll send them to you. We'll
Wasn't
just chill.
Battle Network a turn-based RPG? I thought it was.
No.
The combat is, I know that much.
The combat's not now.
Huh.
It's like an active fight thing.
Nerdy, thank you for 5. The only way Twitch punishes Hassan is if the advertiser stopped giving money because of something he says. Very true. Very, very true. And again, I really don't want advertisers coming in and dictating what can or can't be on the platform. I would rather just all be okay rather than none of it being okay. But we can't have nice things like that.
Yeah.
I can.
With you, all things are possible.
Yeah, that's right. It was command mission that was turn-based. Okay.
I don't know what command mission is.
Mega Man X command mission.
Surprisingly, I'm one of those people that I typically only like the spin-offs of certain popular games. Like, I don't like any of the mainline Mega Man, but I love Battle Network.
I'm kind of the same way. I like Legends, so.
I could never get into proper Mega Man.
Because it's not that good.
A prior friend ruined Mega Man for me.
Didn't like Sonic games. Like Sonic Heroes, though.
Sonic Heroes is the go.
It is.
Alright, proper Mega Man is basically just rock, paper, scissors 8 different ways. That's basically all it is.
Yeah.
Really?
No, it's technically just rock, paper, scissors 2 different ways.
Yeah, you got.
There's only one thing that's strong. Use the one thing.
Yeah, it's basically you go around and you pick the right boss that's weak against your primary weapon, take them out, and then you go to the other bosses that's weak against that weapon.
I started my Twitch stream, by the way.
Okay. You gonna be on YouTube too?
I wasn't going to. I wonder if I can just start it though.
You can. If you just like just flip on with the restream, it will just start with the previous settings you had.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay. I'll once you go live there, I'll redirect over there as well. Although, do you want me to redirect on YouTube? Because YouTube, so this is something that I learned. If you redirect on YouTube, if the people that you redirect with don't match the same vibes as the audience you have, it can actually hurt your reach on YouTube.
Yeah, but we do match the vibes.
This is true. This is very true. I would say that you and I closely match in terms of audience.
Anyways, I think it's up.
Okay.
I wonder if Kick's the same way, because there's been a whole controversy about Peppa redirecting her stream to DSPs.
Lol.
No, so it's only with YouTube because YouTube actually has an algorithm, unlike Twitch, and I don't know if Kick has any sort of algorithm. I'm going to say they probably have whatever Twitch has.
I will return in like 2 seconds because I'm going to run and grab a drink.
Okay, you do that.
Yeah, I don't know about Kick. I just find it funny that a lot of people are losing their absolute freaking minds over it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, chat. I'm going to send you over to Mizu here. I am still going to be here, obviously, but I'm going to send you over to Mizu, and I'm just going to play Satisfactory in the background. Oh, because I like Satisfactory. And I am very close, chat. Very, very close. I haven't said what I am doing here, but I will say now, because we are approaching the end. I'm building nuclear power. That's very exciting. Very, very fun. The process for building nuclear power is insane. Right now, I have only 2 things left before I can actually start up the reactors, but I'm not going to be starting up the reactors, so I'll very quickly explain my autism before I chase you all away. Right now, I have to make nuclear fuel rods to fuel these reactors back here. And the nuclear fuel rods are made in this structure right here. In order to get those, I need the little cells that are made up with the uranium. And in order to make those, I need a bunch of all these other materials here. I'm not going to go through every single one because there's a lot, but I've been belting in all of the raw materials that won't kill me for the past couple of days now. The only things I need left is quartz, which also won't kill me, and uranium. And so the uranium is up here on this mountain. And what's going to happen is I'm going to belt it all the way down here and then have it trained all the way back around.
I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah. Also on my filling for rage here real quick. There's a certain T-Man you need to mention, I guess.
Oh, yes. Before I go ahead and leave the stream, I am pretty sure I have it in my description, but if not, chat, you should check out the Dragon's Treasure. dragonstreasure.com/@MommaOcco. If you use that link, you get 10% off of your tea order. It also helps out me a little bit as well. So if you are in the looking for good tea, I've actually had the Dragon's Treasure's tea myself. They sent me tea for free because I was willing to shill their stuff, and their tea is pretty good. So if you want good tea, go there at MommaOcco. Otherwise, I am going to go ahead and send you over to Mizu right now. And I'm not sure when I'll be back on my channel. I know where I'm going to be tomorrow, but I'm not gonna.
There we go.
I'm not gonna be here.
On that point, chat, don't expect a typical Friday unless Occo says otherwise. Not Saturday, Sunday.
We'll see. I think I'm gonna be working on Sunday. Oh,
well,
YouTube
Sunday night.
Studio,
What I'm talking about is Nightwave.
Yeah. YouTube Studio, what are you doing? There we go. Give me a moment. Oh, did the stream finish?
What?
What the hell? No, it didn't. Okay, good. For some reason, my YouTube is having issues. Okay, good. It is going to redirect you. Good. All right, chat on Twitch and on YouTube. You guys have a good one. Bye.
My controller.